Winton?
Winton.
Is this a Winton?
Winton.
Winton? It's not muted anymore. All right, start over.
A gorilla can't beat 100 men in a fight. He gets jumped. That begs the question, which animal does win? And the answer, stepping into the ring at 5 meters long and weighing in at a genuinely frightening 4,500 kilos, I present to you the hippopotamus.
Oh, that's the little baby.
Yeah, look, a hippo causing a 100-long line at the gates of heaven after a fight is honestly pretty plausible. You see, despite the fantastic PR work Moodang has done for the hippopotamus community, doesn't change the fact that
there she is! Hi, Double Share. Hi, Coyote. Hi, other Coyote. Oh, that's amazing.
Moto here is a sentient Ford F-150, the temperament of a fucking serial killer who can win this fight for one very specific reason. You can't fucking hurt it.
Yeah!
You say the hippopotamus is possibly the tankiest land animal on the fucking planet, packing an unbelievably thick 2-inch hide. Now look, we all know 2 inches is a lot, especially in the sheets, but in the streets of the African savannah, this makes them practically
invincible!
Don't believe me? Here is a hippopotamus walking away from 10 lions trying to convince.
He's like, nah, just not even caring. This one's trying so hard. He just doesn't care.
Convert it into a family meal. Notice how the hippopotamus does not give a single fuck. If Mufasa and his extended family can't hurt it, neither can you. However, don't let the fact that it's walking away fool you here. The hippopotamus is not a peaceful animal. They are, in fact, violent, psychopathic, 4.5-ton thundercats that can and will bite you in half. A hippo's jaw produces 2,000 PSI of pure crushing force. So if he catches your ass, you are the watermelon. And as if the hydraulic press wasn't bad enough, don't forget they've got 2 20-inch fangs in that mouth that'll put a hole in you big enough to stick your f***ing arm through. But honestly, the bite doesn't even f***ing matter. It weighs 4.5 tons and can run at 30k an hour.
That's
terrifying.
terrifying.
Getting hit by a charging hippo is like getting hit by a f***ing bus.
Probably worse.
There is no way we are winning
because the bus usually would stop and a hippo probably wouldn't.
A fight against something that could probably take out 10 people just by rolling over.
Why? Why do you exist?
Don't f with the hungry hippo.
Oh yeah, that gator was
a gorilla
done. It was done. Yeah, the hippo won't stop. Hit me with a bus. I'd rather be hit with a bus versus a freaking hippo, okay? Do a barrel roll! Oh, man, I love Chippy. That's so funny. He included her in there. Oh, gosh. Let's see, where's my other ones? Okay, here we go. Got it. Oh... Yeah, the gator, I don't think he isn't with us any longer. Markiplier roast to be, I don't think I have. I don't think I've seen that one run. This thing, it looks just like a little cute little sail. Nigo Chibi mode, was it redeemed? Was the Chibi redeemed? I don't see it. I do see it now. I see it now. Alice, way on down there. All right. Run. What are we running from?
Have you ever wondered what would happen if God took a seal, jammed it full of steroids, and gave it a mouthful of razors? The answer is this fucking demon. And that demon has a name. It's a leopard seal.
I'm sorry, that's what its mouth looks like? Why does it look like it has the head of a shark? What are those? What? That's a shark. That's a land shark, man.
You can find them stalking the waters in Antarctica, and what makes them special is they are the only species of seal to be considered an apex predator. What does that mean? They are so fucking scary that nothing hunts them. They are the fucking Dark Souls boss of their ecosystem. And once you look at them, pretty easy to see why, because to start with, they're fucking huge. Damn, boy, he's
Oh no, I don't think it's that cute no more. No, no. I'll keep the Shriel, the Pokemon. That one's cute.
They are 3 meters long and weigh in at 600 kilos. But the scary thing about that isn't that it's the same weight as 3 grand pianos.
But with teeth.
It's that despite being heavier than a vending machine, if it wanted to eat you, you would never see it or hear it coming.
We're so fast.
See, this ocean dinosaur has 2 ways of hunting. The first is it'll wait for you to get in the water and swim you down at 40 kilometers an hour.
Is this a freaking new Jaws movie, but with a leopard seal instead?
But the other way they hunt? Jump scares. Let me paint you a picture. You are a penguin walking across the ice with your buddies, and there's a crack that you need to hop across to continue. And so, bloke in front of you walks up to the edge, eyes the gap, goes to jump, and...
So say, what happened to the penguin then?
Yeah, the leopard seal that currently has your mate in his mouth has been patiently camping under the ice for the past 3 hours, waiting for you to get close enough to be snatched into the KFC bucket. And if the bite from the mouthful of combat knives doesn't finish ya, the seal thrashing the body back and forth like a rag doll, skinning it alive and flinging its limbs all over the place as the other penguins watch, probably does.
Why? Why are they terrifying? I guess I never seen them open their mouth. I'm like, oh, they're kind of cute until I saw one closer in the video. They're not that cute anymore. Hi, Robo. Thank you for the 7 stream streak. You'll be safe. You'll be safe as well. Got a couple more. Nature is terrifying. I'm terrified of everything. As in reactions, okay. All right.
Hey, did you know wolves and ravens could be best buddies?
Bro, I knew I liked you, dude. Come here.
Yeah, and when I say friends, I don't mean they wave at one another while crossing the street.
Hey!
No, I mean they have a fucking symbiotic relationship.
We are venom.
You see,
Oh,
ravens
that's a cool
are
picture.
scavengers, which means part of their food source is picking dead bodies clean that are left by other predators. And ravens are also very smart. And they're smart enough to know that one of the best sources of these leftovers is following around a wolf pack. So to help that process along, the raven turns itself into a fucking surveillance drone.
What?
See, in order to help the wolves out, they will fly up into the air and use their Google Maps view to locate a succulent, defenseless meal. And once they find Bambi, the raven will start spam pinging the fuck out of it.
How does the pinging work? Y'all happy 4 years of being a mod blooper? Hi, how you doing? Welcome in. Hope you had a good day. How do they ping the location?
Circling it and flying back and forth between the wolf pack and their Disney meal, all while screeching at the top of their lungs, "He's down here!" The wolf pack will then take the hint their feathered friend is trying to give them, walk over and, cancel the Bambi sequel. Which then allows the raven to pick at the leftovers. Kind of like the broke mate who asks if you're going to finish that. It's not just a work friendship though. No. Ravens babysit wolf pups.
What?
They are the animal equivalent of the guy who is not related to you at all, but your kids still call him uncle. Yeah, ravens have been seen playing games with wolf pups.
What?
They use sticks to play tug of war, playfully swoop the pups and get them to try to bite, and they even play fucking tag together. I'm not gonna lie, that's gotta be one of the cutest things that naturally occurred.
That is
I could
adorable.
make a fucking kids cartoon out of that.
You're my friend now. We're having soft tacos later.
Hey, did you know wolves and
That's terrifying. That's so cute. They play with each other. They're related to magpies. That's so cute. That's so cute. I didn't know there's surveillance cameras for freaking wolves. Hi, Nox. Hi. Animals are they're too smart. And it's scary sometimes. I don't know if I want to watch this one. How to turn a hamburger into a homicide. Oh boy. Is that a tick?
can kill you with a hamburger.
What?
This nasty little fucker is a Lone Star tick. You can find.
Oh, that one. I know about that one. If they bite you, you could become allergic to red meat, right? Is that right? Hi, Penguin.
Them in the United States of America and Mexico, and you may be wondering, how does a hamburger become a murder weapon? Well, considering Lone Stars are only 3mm long, we can safely rule out the thing picking up a cheeseburger and fucking beating you to death with it. What the tick will do, however, is bite you, and that bite is what begins the hamburger to homicide domino effect. You see, Lone Star ticks are parasites, and they're aggressive ones at that. They are one of the only species of tick that can catch your scent and run you down just to take a bite.
What?
And when those fangs sink into you, you will feel fucking nothing. The bite itself is painless.
So why
the
do they
bastard
exist?
will latch onto you for up to 7 days, sucking the blood out of you and inflating itself like a fucking balloon before rolling his fat ass away. The
Blech.
problem is, while it was there, planted a fucking bomb. But that bomb has a long fuse. In fact, you'll be completely fine for about a month. Until one day, you go on a Macca's Mish with the boys and decide to grab yourself a succulent cheeseburger. And
Succulent.
it's not even the first cheeseburger you've had in the last month. So you suck that shit down like Kirby and think nothing of it. Till around 6 hours later, when it starts to get a little bit hard to breathe. Super cool Lone Star tick fact. Their bites can give you this nifty little thing called alpha-gal syndrome. What's that? Oh, it's just a complete fucking allergy to red meat. It takes about a
And
month
dairy?
to kick in, but when it does, eating it causes vomiting, diarrhea, and in some cases, anaphylaxis, which is why your throat is closing up and you are collapsing to the floor due to oxygen deprivation caused by a fucking Big Mac.
Death by Big Mac. Not loving it. Hi, cousin. It's been so long since I've seen you and your family. Oh, hi, cousin. Blah 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 blah. Hey, no cookies or desserts before dinner. I can't help to think I forgot something. The drinks! I forgot the drinks! I'm so sorry. Wait, I have a variety of flavors we can mix with the tap water. Look, I know you love your GamerSupps, but we don't need to have caffeine with a huge meal like this. Oh, you silly turkey. GamerSupps doesn't have just caffeine, but they have caffeine-free options as well. Here's a few that I have already. I have Happy Juice that has a taste of apple goodness and soothing honey. Balberry, which is a taste of ripe blueberry goodness. And one I'm sure the kids will love, Nuclear Bombsicle, that has flavors of cherry, lime, and blue raspberry. Those sound delicious. Thank you and GamerSupps for saving Thanksgiving this year. Now that the whole family's here, it's time to feast, or as I would like to say, gobble until you wobble. 6, 7. I saved 10% on my purchase because I used code SPIT at checkout. Might add some more parts video.
This bird is attempting to reproduce with that man's head.
What?
But
Why is it stupid?
Well, this adorable little guy is the kakapo. And the answer to the question basically boils down to the fact it fucking sucks at being a bird.
I'm like, what do you say me for?
To
But it's
begin
so
with,
cute.
its wings are fucking
It looks like a parrot and an owl had a baby. It has like feathers like an owl, but it has a face like a freaking parrot.
useless. The kakapo is huge, weighing in at 4 kilos, which is 2.5 kilos heavier than any other bird in the parrot family, which is probably why the kakapo is literally the only parrot species on the fucking planet that can't fly.
Why? No.
He is so rotund that he just hops along the ground.
Doesn't even look
They also
real.
suck at reproducing. See, in order to attract a mate, male kakapo will dig a hole, plant themselves firmly in it, and then start spamming vine booms at the top of their lungs 8 hours a day for 3 months at a time.
What?
The problem is their call is very low pitched, which means that while females can feel it from miles off, they can't pinpoint where it's coming from, so they end up alone. When this happens, the defeated male fucks off and attempts to mate with a rock, or, as you saw at the beginning, a journalist's head.
You are being shagged by a rare parrot.
Now, by this point, you are probably asking yourself, how the fuck
How are they
has it
still
survived
around?
this long? And the unfortunate answer is that it really fucking hasn't. See, the reason this feathered squeaky toy has evolved the survival instincts of a crusty sock is because it is only found in New Zealand, a place that naturally has no predators. None of what I just said is a problem when you're basically playing on peaceful. Tragically, that little Union Jack in the corner of the New Zealand flag means it was colonised by the fucking British. So suddenly, there are cats, dogs, and early on, people trying to turn the poor thing into a KFC bucket.
How is it still
and
alive
its
then?
only defensive mechanism is standing still. Their population dropped as low as 49 birds, and they are still critically endangered to this day. Certified British Empire moment.
Can I get one? How dare you hurt
This
the
bird
stupid
is
bird? I think I remember seeing this before, and like it's very, very difficult to find, and they got really lucky by one trying to mate with the back of his head. I want one. It's so cute. Aw. All right, guys, I'm rebranding into a, what's this called?
To reproduce with that man's head.
What are you again?
But why? Well,
What is
this
it?
adorable little guy is the kakapo.
Kakapo! It's a kakapo! I think 200 something in their species now.